If you're someone who watches a lot of TV shows, then TV Time is definitely the application for you. With this app, you can create your own TV show calendar for the shows of your own choosing, you can set up reminders and notifications for when shows are live, and you can keep track of the shows you're currently watching. The app is also a community, so when you're done watching an episode, you can check out what other people are saying about that episode, some of which are video reactions. Check it out in the very first link in the description. Hey, what's good guys, it's Zach. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Best Android Apps. As always, application links are listed down below in the description, so make sure you check them out. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first up we have Touch Nap, and the concept behind this one is pretty smart. Basically, when you're looking to take a quick power nap, place 2 fingers on the display, and eventually your muscles will relax when you're about to enter deep sleep, and chances are your fingers will lift off the display, and when that happens, your power nap is over. As someone who thrives off of power naps, I found this to be a really cool app, and I think you guys should try it out. Next up, we've got Coves. Now this app aims to help you keep track of and stay focused on your daily activities. By using what's called the tomato technique, you can set a 25-minute timer to get work done, accompanied by the built-in white noise feature, and then you get to rest for 5-minute intervals. This goes for things like sports and studying, and of course you can create your own tasks. You can also get statistics and analysis for each task that you've completed. The app does have in-app purchases that get you features like additional sound effects, more functionality, application themes, and much more. Overall, I would say that this is worth a shot. Third app on hand is Skritter. This here is a super simple note-taking application. As easy as it would be for me to just move on to the next application, I do have to mention that this one looks to keep things simple, nothing fancy, just the basics. All you do is add your notes, you can categorize them, and you're done. It's a super clean and well-built application, and if you're a heavy note-taker that prefers simplicity, this is the app you're looking for. Next up, we've got the Pixelscapes Live Wallpaper. Now this one has been on my radar for some time, and I have no idea why it's taken me so long to try this out. Better late than never though. This one is for you retro lovers out there. You've got 3 themes to choose from, and you can actually set it to change between those 3 themes based on the time of day. Other changes you can make include adjusting each theme's speed and the wallpaper scrolling intensity. This has got to be one of my favorite live wallpaper applications out there. I love the way they look, they're very well made, and the developer does ensure that the app has been optimized to save battery life. This is highly recommended. Halfway down the list, we've got the Arco Icon Pack. This is a pretty young pack, but it is loaded with over 1,200 icons with more on the way, along with a small handful of wallpapers as well. This is easily one of the nicest shapeless icon packs I've seen recently. They're well made, they're high res. I really like the color palette and the way the colors pop, and the pack actually reminds me of something like the Diligent Icon Pack. But like I said, this one is very young and it has seen a nice amount of updates with additional icons already, so if you're looking for a fresh new icon pack to invest in, give Arco a shot. At app number 6, we've got Files Go by Google. Now, as I'm sure you know, there are tons and tons of file managers on the Play Store. This is Google's spin on the file manager, and I gotta say, they did a really solid job. Now, it does the stuff that you'd expect it to do, like helping you free up storage space by getting rid of unnecessary and duplicate files, and recommending stuff that you should delete. You can back things up to Google Drive or your cloud storage app of choice, and what's probably the coolest feature is encrypted offline file sharing. So if you wanted to send some files to a friend, you can do that super easily, safely, and you don't have to be connected to the internet to do so. Overall, this is a very good file manager. It keeps things nice and neat, it's clean, it's useful, and it actually does what it says it can do. Next app on hand is Outings. This here is a really simple app that wants to help users find places to travel to. At the start, when you first use the application, you can choose at least 5 different topics you'd like to have as part of your traveling experience, and then the app will give you suggestions on where it thinks you should go. It'll give you a bunch of cool pictures accompanied by location descriptions, and you'll even come across reviews from TripAdvisor, Yelp, and others. You can also check out what's nearby, and maybe you'll find something you never knew you were so close to. You can also sign into the application to keep track of and log the places that you've been to and share your experience with other users. Overall, this is a really neat application, and I think those that like traveling and finding new spots around the world to experience will get a kick out of this one. Nearing the end of the list, we've got Retro Browser. With this one, you can go back in time to see what websites used to look like years ago. You can choose from some of the popular sites at popular dates, or you can set your own date and website. This is a pretty awesome trip down memory lane for a lot of us, and I have to admit, some of these sites had my jaw on the ground. It is so crazy to see what some of these sites used to look like, and I can't forget to mention, there is a Windows 95 theme. Need I say more? Second to last, we've got Frostbit for Zooper and KWGT. This was actually a last minute addition to this list as this skin pack really caught my eye. It's got 46 widgets to choose from with more on the way. Some of these are holiday themed, I know you guys will like that. You'll find some with very nice color gradients, some with super unique style, and pretty much every widget included is sure to give your home screen a nice fresh look. This is a very young pack, but it is totally worth it, and I do plan on keeping this one around for good. Last but not least, we've got Today in History. This app is pretty self-explanatory. With this one, you can check out a bunch of things that happened on a particular day in history. Discover different events, when certain people were born or when certain people passed. You can browse different events that happened on the current day in the past, or you can choose another day if you'd like. You can also set the app to show you a new event via notification on a daily basis. This is a pretty neat app for those that are looking to learn a little something new every day and boost their historic knowledge. So that does it for this month's best Android apps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But that does it for me. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.